Hi again, it's Connie. I'm going to share with you today a different recipe. The other day I shared a nice one that had beef and you could use stew meat. Well, this one uses hamburger meat, which can stretch out a little bit further. Plus, there's certain things that you already have in your pantry or even in the refrigerator. I keep sour cream. I like to have sour cream on hand. My family asks me for it if they come over also, so that's something that the recipe calls for. And I did make a couple little changes in it, but this is going to be a casserole that comes together very nicely. It looks like it's got a lot of steps to it, but it's really not that hard to put together. It's almost, well, as I said later on in the video, it's almost like a little lasagna, but in a kind of in a different new kind of way with different creaminess to it. So here it goes. First, start boiling the water for your noodles. While it's boiling, cook, break up, and drain a pound of hamburger meat. Of course, you can use turkey meat if you prefer. So you return the meat to the pan. You add an onion that has been chopped up, 2 medium cloves of garlic. I used a little bit more minced. You also can use some bell peppers, as I did, a little bit of green and a little bit of orange. Then you add a can 15-ounce of diced tomatoes and a can of 15-ounce tomato sauce. You put a tablespoon of Worcestershire, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, a little bit of red pepper flakes, go easy on that, salt and pepper to taste, and stir it up nice. Once that water is boiling, you can cook your egg noodles according to the package. Now in a separate bowl, you're going to put 8 ounces of sour cream. Instead of the cottage cheese, I used a whole 8 ounce of Philly cream cheese and half a cup of Parmesan cheese shredded, which then you mix up real good. To the noodles, you're going to add some olive oil so that it doesn't stick while you're waiting. Then you're going to mix all that creamy goodness in with your noodles, blend it up well, set it aside, and make sure to grease a long pan that you can put into, I use like a glass pan that you're going to bake with. And now you're going to take about half of those creamy noodles for your first layer. Spread them out nice. It's almost the same principle as like a creamy lasagna. Now take half of the meat mixture and put that on top of your noodles. Spread that out on that first layer as best you can. Now you can grate your own cheese, but I keep these little packages. I get them on sale and I actually freeze them because I get them buy 2, get 3 free. So it's a no-brainer. But you're going to use about a cup of that cheese for this first layer. Keep in mind too, I'm using cheddar, but you can use different types too. You can use cheddar, you can use Mexican, whatever, maybe you want to use Colby Jack. You're going to now do the next layer using the remainder of the noodles. Spread that out too for this last layer. Again, I used cheddar for the cheese, but I was just thinking about it would be nice to have Gruyere or Swiss, and you can grate that up too and add that to one of your layers. I bet that would be stunning, incredibly delicious. Then you add your meat. That's the remainder of your meat. It's a pretty dish, it really is. And it's got vegetables, it's got your meat, so it has your protein, and of course the noodles. You can also substitute the egg noodles, but I like using the egg noodles because they're very versatile, but you can use pasta too. You're going to add that last layer of cheese, and see, I did switch off to something else. And that was my washing machine you just heard. You're going to cook this for about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes in an oven that's been preheated at 350. And here's the finished product. It's pretty and it was delicious. That would make a very nice dinner with maybe a salad and a little bit of bread for if you have people over or just you and the hubby and the kids too. very nice dinner. Or for example, we're just two people, me and my husband, and I have a lot of leftovers left over. I just froze some of it. Some of it I made into smaller portions for lunch, which is really good. The link is below. It was my first time doing it. So let me know what you thought. I thought it wasn't bad at all. And I don't know if you were able to see, it went by really quickly, but I had mentioned in one of those little captions that I also added some peas that I had cooked before and then just added, they were left over. So I just added them right in so as not to waste. Anyway, that's my recipe. I hope that you enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you do try it. Let me know what you thought about it. I thought it was a good one. I'm going to add it to the rotation. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.